Leaving that beautiful camp spot this morning at 7:15. Speedgoat and Leprechaun are still there, their tents are still up. They like a later start in the morning and usually catch us up when we're having coffee. That was such a wonderful camp spot. Went for a swim in the river, fell asleep with beautiful views and lots of mosquitoes. Okay, we're packed up and back on trail. And it's Mather Pass today. So this is Mather Pass just here. And I can see some people going up along the switchbacks. Wow, it looks really steep when you can see the people above you. It's like in Nepal. I think I can see Speedgoat and Leprechaun down there in the distance. Coming up the rear. If there's mosquitoes up here, I say I salute them. You can have a little drink on my blood. There's a mosquito up here, I'm launching myself off the edge. Just one mosquito is all it takes. Look, there's footsteps across there. I wonder if that's where Crest goes. Oh wow. Vomit?
Of course.
He's like, when are you bitches gonna leave? This is my town. I will defend my territory.
They kept on looking behind them, and I was like, what are they doing? Oh, hello.
Yeah, keep walking. Cutie. We got to the top of Mather Pass, had a nice coffee and some snacks, and now we're on the way down, which is supposedly a bit sketchy, but I'm sure we'll be fine. There goes Snippet up front, got Birdsong and Leprechaun and Speedgoat up the rear. And here we go down Mather Pass. Even when Snippet's descending, she's always got time to flash a smile to the camera.
A smile of fear!
Her mouth is smiling, but her eyes are panicking.
I'm guessing at the beginning too, there's like a few different ways people start to go.
Yeah.
Okay, Snippet and Baz up there. Speedgoat taking off her mic spikes. Leprechaun catching up on his emails. No, he's looking up far out. They've chosen to go for the upper path. Speedgoat and I have selected the middle path. Leprechaun decided to slide down on his bum.
Might be a bad idea.
Go for it. But don't hold me responsible if you injure yourself.
Oh, I will.
Okay, it wasn't too much faster. Nice. Well executed. Birdsong's also going for the Gusade.
I don't like doing it without my eye sacs.
It wasn't very fast.
Wasn't it?
No.
That hurts my bum! Ow! I feel like the first layer of skin is coming off my ass!
Yeah, you're basically doing it bare skin to snow.
Ow!
Okay.
Well, I've exfoliated, that's all.
I'm very happy I decided not to slide down.
Ah.
You still got halfway to go, okay?
I'm coming over there.
Oh yeah.
Alright. That hurt my butt.
Have you got your spikes on?
Yeah.
What do you say, Snippet?
If I had rain pants on, yes, but I don't, so
Fair.
It's a good exfoliation treatment.
Yeah, I don't think my skin needs
You'd
that.
pay $80 at a spa for that.
After the snow, it's coming down this sort of rock field, which I dislike more than snow. So now back on the path after coming down there, and this feels like heaven.
Snippet and I decided to skip the sketchy scramble and blaze a trail through the snow. Alpine entrepreneurs.
Decided to blaze a path on the path.
We blazed a path on the actual path. Everyone else took a sketchy scramble to get down to the switchbacks, which I think was sketchier than snow.
Another potential swim spot down there. Hopefully we can make it down for lunch. It's 12:15 now, so maybe in the next hour or so. And then have a little cheeky lunchtime swim. I would be up for that. Did I almost catch you having a wee? Oh! Good job you fell that way and not that way.
Yes, you did.
Wow, look at that water.
I know, I've heard some people shrieking and jumping in.
I'm getting in. Another swim on the PCT done. Now that one was a mighty cold one. I think maybe the coldest one yet.
Okay, we're hitting the trail again after lunch. A lunch stop and a swim. A cold swim that made us feel alive. Now it's back on the trail. We just heard a rumble of thunder, and looking back at where we've come from, the sky. Oh, and looking back at where we've come from, the sky is pretty stormy. Of course, that rumble could have been me burping.
I'm very glad we're not up there now.
Is that right?
That's right, Kate. I'm very glad.
What about you,
This
Snippet?
Could be
Would you
a
like?
very dangerous situation.
I don't
Would you like to be up there?
I think it could be fun.
Let's go back.
The cautious Midwest gal has spoken.
Yeah.
She's up for going up there. I just love the colour of the wildflowers here. Bright pink, bright yellow, orange, and then this beautiful kind of demure little purpley thing coming out. Oh, hello.
Thunderstorm up top. Luckily we're heading down. We're dropping down all the way to 8,000 feet at the Bishop Pass Trail. Well, hopefully we'll catch up with Leprechaun and Speed Goat, because they're heading off trail tomorrow into Bishop for a 0 and we're carrying on. So we'll say bye to them for a few days, but then we'll be taking a 0 later down the trail, and we're planning to go into Yosemite Valley. So hopefully they'll catch up with us there.
Okay, we're in a bit of a race to get down to those trees because there's a thunderstorm breaking. Okay, we've just got down to the forest edge, so it is lightning and the wind is picking up. But we're down at tree line. So I don't know what feet we're at now, probably 8,000, something like that. 9.
All right, well that was a little bit of sketch town.
Yeah.
That we survived. The river crossings are quite fun when it's hot and sunny, but when it's hailing and a thunderstorm, it's not great.
Oh, it's been a stormy all day and it's river crossings, flooded footpaths and blowdowns.
Where's the rainbow?
We need sun for a rainbow.
we having fun?
I'm on holiday.
Okay, it's 6 o'clock and I'm having a tough time walking fast right now because I just gotta keep taking pictures. Like, how beautiful is this? It's just... fantastic. The river is... I just want to get in the river. I want to sit and ID all the plants. I'm fascinated by the impact that an avalanche has. Oh, it's really hard to walk fast through areas like this that are so, just so interesting and so captivating, and the end of the end of day light as well is just, well, the golden hour. Just it's the Sierras, possibly one of the most stunning places I've ever been or seen. Okay, well, we've had a thunderstorm today and now we can smell fire, and if you look down that valley it's very, very hazy, so we're not sure if there's a wildfire happening, but the campsite we're heading for is the exit to Bishop Pass, so if we hear anything we could get off at Bishop Pass at least. I can smell it.
I think this is a one at a time kind of bridge. It's a bit dodgy.
We caught up with Leprechaun and Speed Goat, but they're camped right over there through the trees. Right, get dinner and then to bed. It's almost 9 o'clock already.
It's just me last up in the campsite. There's the light in Kate's tent. She's faffing about in there. And I'm just filtering water and doing some jobs to make tomorrow morning less stressful, so I can have a longer sleep. We're getting up at 5:30 to start hiking by 6:30, so I better get off to bed. It's 6 a.m. and there are already loads of mosquitoes about, so I'm eating my granola in the safety of my tent. We're going to have an early start today, start at 6:30 because it's 3,300 elevation gain up to Muir Pass, so it's going to be a bit of a long climb this morning. It's over 8 miles. And because of the storms yesterday, we want to be up and over as early as possible. But exciting day, also a sad day because we're saying goodbye to Speedgoat and Leprechaun. They're going off into Bishop for a 00.
On the road again.
We were debating between wet feet or risking it on the slippery logs. We've gone wet feet. Oh, it's deep!
Another day, another river crossing. Yeah, it's strong. Face upstream. Still pretty smoggy in the valley. I think it's a big one today. Muir Pass, named after John Muir. Those are some big old mountains.
Pretty epic coffee spot this morning. We've got 3.5 miles till we get to the top of the pass. So stopping for a break, we're about halfway. birdsong and snippet down there. Just drying off our socks and shoes after the river crossings. And I've got a coffee on the boil.
So we dried our socks on our coffee break, and within 10 minutes we've had to cross a river, so absolutely no point to drying the socks. But you can't grumble, because look what we're spending the day in.
Here they come, old Snippo at the front, and old birdsong at the back. So we were heading to follow these footsteps across. We've just realised it's a snow bridge over the river. You can see the crack there. That would have been a mistake. So we're going up here and crossing over further up.
Safely across, snow bridge avoided.
Oh my god!
I know.
So cold!
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't go for a swim. That
Oh,
water is freezing.
My feet are like ice!
This one was made for me.
Yeah!
The trail kind of goes up there, but there's a huge snow overhang over the river. So we're going to head for this rock and go up across the snow and pick it up there. We've decided to go the trail way, which no one seems to have gone yet because there's no footprints in the snow. But we're trusting our own judgment and our own skills. So far it's working out. Everyone else has decided to go the mountaineering route over there.
Just doing a bit of mountaineering and a bit of picking.
Pioneers! Kicking in a new trail for people to follow.
Muir Pass. It's turning out to be a difficult one. It's taking us a long time to do very little miles. I've had to cross snowfields, a bit of make your own adventure because the path is pretty unclear because of the amount of snow that's still up here. I mean, we're pretty lucky. Wow, you can see why it's not a good idea to cross near the river though. Can you see that slab that's coming away? Look at that. That's why it's a good idea to not hike close to the river. Huge slab of snow about to come off.
That is one cold lake. If Leprechaun was here, he'd be right in that. We are very close to the top, but we have definitely underestimated this bad boy. It's 1:30 and we started hiking at 6:40, 6:45, and it was 7.5 miles to the top, so it's taken us ages. I think this is the most difficult ascent so far, mainly because it's difficult to find your way and it's mostly on snow and there's so much water under the snow. So it's been a challenge. So we're heading up here now, following this boot track. I think we're about 0.2 miles from the top. But there's a lot of snow up here. And I imagine there's going to be even more on the other side. We made it. There's the shelter. This has been a very beautiful but very exhausting pass. I'm ready for my Nor rice in a wrap. That's what's happening up here. A few hikers up here. Oh, nice. This is the Muir hut. There's the man himself, John Muir. Okay, heading down Muir Pass. We got 7.4 miles to where we're hoping to camp. Did I? I wasn't actually looking. I think it's going to be long, but it is a really beautiful pass actually.
She's a beaut.
She is a beaut. What was that?
She's a beaut.
Post-hole potential.
Post-hole potential.
Descending Muir Pass.
I don't feel us going down at all.
I can't stop filming because it's just so beautiful up here. Look at it. I really feel like the camera isn't going to do it justice either. Oh, the Sierras are blowing my mind.
Still wet.
Bit chilly?
Bit chilly.
This has been one exhausting pass. It was tough going up, it took a long time. And then coming down, the trail was either under snow that was very wet and slushy, or it was underwater from the snow melts. So we kept getting off trail and trying to go over rocks where we could, but then probably adding time onto our journey. We're probably about 4.5 miles away from where we're planning to camp tonight, and it's 20 past 5. But we finally started going down. We've been sort of up on a plateau next to some beautiful lakes. It has been absolutely amazing. This is my view right now. That one was a long river crossing. It doesn't look that far, but it took ages. Well, relatively.
That's a white-crowned sparrow singing.
Ah, great. It's a nice song.
We're at camp after a very, very hard day. Muir Pass kicked us in the ass. We're going to get a good sunset tonight. I mean, it's just blinding light right now in the camera. But, yes, it's a sweet camp spot.
She's having a moment. Let's go over and spoil it. I think the mosquitoes are already doing it. Thoughts on tonight's camp spot?
Very nice. Very, very mosquito-y.
All right. Bye.